Hello， 大家早安！今天是我们在挖的第2天，也就是讲，接下来我们就会去绝壁啦首先呢，先让我们填饱一下肚子今天的话，早餐会由昨晚的 board cafe 老板去带我们品尝一下他推荐的食物啦。所以我们现在继续找他 ，Let's go！ 早安 board cafe 的资深员工所以就由他来带领我们去吃挖的美食认清楚。
到。
找他，最好是去他的店找他是更好的，这样。
好像也不错啦。
Nice。
对 ，So let's go， 吃早餐。
Much later.
Hey guys, I'm in Lefko, which is placed in Ecobotanic. So Lefko also be one of our core partners, which is support the International Tabletop Day Malaysia event before. Beside me is the shopkeeper of the Lefko. Like introduce him.
Hello, my name is Martin. Hi, hello. I am actually Indonesian. I'm actually the manager here. Yeah, it's a nice place to actually be working here. Every day you get to actually scream and laugh and fight for yeah. I mean, you know, sometimes you debate with people, whoever who plays the game, who enjoy it. So it's a nice and happening place.
Why is this store called Lefko?
Lefko. The idea to have it perhaps because Lefko itself it means white. Yeah, so where white means actually clean, all that. So that's why the ambience of the place itself, most of the paintings are all done with white backgrounds. Then whenever you put something, it can actually be very obvious.
Can you talk more about Lefko? Maybe like I can see beside me got a lot of games. I believe you are a distributor or selling games.
Yes,
or
so
maybe the style of Lefko just now mentioned that.
The idea to start this off. As a board game cafe, for people to come and enjoy, to introduce also of course to the community because there were not many people who know, and then there were not many places offer board game cafe within the area. Even in Johor, there are only few, and so the reason why we also do it here in Ecobotanic area because of the community. There are a lot of foreigners. For them, board games are something common where every day they will just play. So, yeah, we've been having this since about a year before pandemic. So our business were actually very good.
So before pandemic, already got a lot of the foreigners coming.
Yeah, foreigners, all the customers.
So for now, what's the main focus in your stores? The main focus of Lefko?
The main focus is, yeah, we're still selling board games. Yeah, we are still inviting people to come and then to have good habits. Any people, if they have some question about what board game is, you can always shoot questions. We are still distributing all these games. Maybe we may not cover a lot of titles. Maybe because some people still ask, and then we don't carry some certain titles. So yeah, we're promoting the one that we have from these certain publishers, which is good. Yeah, so we are still doing that.
Got a question like about you, since you are from Jakarta, right?
Yeah, I'm from
And
Jakarta.
you are still new in this community and
Correct.
the board game field lah.
Yeah.
So what potential you can see for the board game community?
Actually, to be very honest, I had no idea about what it was board games. Something really new when I jumped into this industry or in this board game thing. I was like, wow, very overwhelmed, to be honest. But then, I took it as, wow, okay, I think I can do, because if people can, why we cannot? So I learned slowly. I learned in the hard way, directly learn how to play Splendor and Azul. From there, I think because meaning the previous staff who taught me directly to teach me those games, directly, wow, with all this strategy, okay, directly, I think I like it, Then from there on, it grew with me. Then Harry Potter and all that, I learned slowly. Then I got to know that, okay, all these different elements, then they combine, so it become different games, which is then some party, some just for fun, some sabotage game, some high-level strategy. I mean, it's good for, especially for young kids.
Yeah.
As a gadget replacement.
Yeah. I mean, make you open a new world, something like that.
Correct. Yes.
Like I can saw a post, posting before lah. You got a lot of like family playing here, or maybe kids. So you guys also. Maybe not focus just you guys like got successfully attract the families to come or the kids to come, right?
Yes, so of course.
You've also got mainly focus for the kids game, right?
We do have also, we have a bunch of option of Haba products. And some other games as well where we can actually get kids, even though they are 4, 5, 6 years old, the one that have been coming here, they got the interest, maybe the kids, they can't focus too long, but then at least they get the interest to actually know and to know a little bit more. And then because once, there's this, and then they want to know different, and then at the end, once they know, they learn, and then they actually can build a bit more to card games, because mostly when we think card games, kids can't really cope with that. But then here, because a lot of parents as well come with them, so they sit with them, they guide them, of course with help from us, and how to game, because some of them, they come, they don't want to read the rule book, so we guide them, we sort of coach them on how to play. Then a lot of them, once we introduce, example, Geist, the game Geist is the one where you have the 5 objects, 5 colors, where you open the card.
The ghost one.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of times I introduce this game, they directly buy it.
Good.
Yes, a lot of them. So until we had a lot of stocks before, and then now we have no more.
I got the
we are
second
restocking.
edition, right?
Yes, no, the second edition as well.
Even is so out.
They actually didn't play the second edition, but they directly want to buy the second edition instead of the first one.
So normally the parents come, is because the parents want to, or actually is the kids ask?
Okay, there are many reasons behind that. I think mostly for parents to want to sort of distract the effect of having gadget, so they want their kids to actually have different options, which is good, to have a different habit, good habit, instead of playing phone.
But you guys are also trying to connect the interaction between parents and kids, right?
Yes, of course.
Because I hear a lot of parents just want to find a place to take care of my children.
Yeah. There are sometimes this thing happen because kids is okay. Like in this case, it happens to. I don't say this is bad. Like the Japanese kids and the Korean kids, they can play already. So the parents think they can just drop off their kids and then they can just go nearby here and have their meals. Because we don't need to actually teach them how to play. They know already a lot of games.
Korean.
Yeah.
But even if you want to teach, use English, like they have.
Yeah. A lot of, because they go to international schools here.
So,
yeah, so
like the also is they can handle by themselves.
They mostly just like self-service, and then if they don't really know the game, then they will come and ask us, hey, can you teach us this game? And then they're like, okay, from here we take it ourselves. So and then for them, the habits is already there, so it's good. But for the locals, a lot of them, still in process. I mean, it's slowly, but then there's a positive feedback on that. So yeah, I mean, a lot of family come and enjoy it. So
you can see
it's good bonding too.
About the foreign kids and the local kids.
Something like that. Also,
not saying that bad.
In the good way. In the good way.
In the good way. Yeah. Next one. Like any words for those people who haven't like played the board game? Who haven't played the board game.
Oh, okay. I mean, for me, it is a very brain stimulating game. Not game. I mean activities. Yeah. I suggest if it is for kids, I suggest parents to come together. It's also to build bonding between the adults and kids, and also to let them to be more creative instead of just focusing on one screen. Because the board games itself is not only about one thing, it's also about them to be more creative. It's also about them to finding out new things, and then I mean from there on it can always be something new. And for people who are first timer, it's always good to try something new. And what happened by experience that I have had here, a lot of first timers, they actually fall in love. I have a real experience just 2 days ago. I introduced them simple game like water, and then Tactics, and then after that I let them learn Rummy Cup, and then Azul, Splendor, and then they learn all this, and then by the time the game ends, and then they bought the whole games. They bought 7 games. So I mean, of course, maybe we need to also see. I didn't know that they will actually buy games suddenly. They were like, oh, you didn't have this? So something that I was also shocked that they actually really liked, and then they bought the games.
Like,
I mean, it's good.
But when you're selling, is that got shocked by the price of the board game like that?
Okay, we need to see on how to say. If they mostly people who play board games, I think maybe they know about this the price. But then a lot of people, they don't really express themselves that, oh, it's very expensive. No, they just okay. I mean, that's the price. But we don't judge book by its cover, right? So a lot of them we don't see that they will buy, but then at the end they just buy like nobody's business. Oh, this one. There's one night people come. I just want to have a look, and then she took the Dead of Windsor. It's like 300 plus. I'm like, wow. Okay, so I mean, we don't know, but then for some people, the price might be quite high, but then they don't express themselves. Okay.
So like for the people that are just new joining in this community or these activities, after they play several times, they really get the positive things from the game, so they actually know the value is worth for it. That's why they are coming to the next step. They become the buyer. Right?
True.
Right.
Yeah.
So like for you, you try a new months already, right? So you also get the benefits. I can say benefit about the board game, positive things. So like which game you are willing to recommend to your friends that who haven't played the board games yet? Oh,
wow, very interesting question.
Yeah, like for you, how can you as a rookies or maybe new players which things that you...
Good question. Catan is not bad.
Good.
I actually enjoy Dojo King as well. Was it?
Dojo Kun.
Dojo Kun. Yeah. A bit similar to Harry Potter, but then the simple games.
Exploding Kitten, maybe.
Not so much into
party game.
Party game can, but then I like with
compact one.
Yeah.
Exploding Kitten also got compact.
Yes,
right?
but then it's can be fast one. Infinite. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like Tactics also actually not bad. Tactics for sale, because I learn a lot of new games. Then when you learn, you don't play it, you don't feel it until you play. Then there is something new, something different. So
because game got a lot of choices.
Correct. Yeah.
Like my opinion,
my perspective is like the board game is like a menu. You always can pick one that you like to eat. So when you pick one, okay, then you will come back and eat.
Yeah.
So you will also share with your friends. So those one you just like mention people is the one you recommend to the friends
Yes.
play, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
For if customer come here, normally if they're first time, I will get them to play Geist. If they like numbers, I will get them to play 7, 8, 9. It's like what do you call?
Mathematics game.
No, I mean like icebreaker before. So you know, okay, they come for 2 hours. I get them to warming up, give them this, and then tactics, and then board game. Unless they no, I want directly. Then later warm up. Then I directly introduce them either to Rummy Cup. I tell them they want to choose which one from the list of the games there. Then this one. Alright, then I teach them. Like this is easy instead of, because if people spend too much time on browsing or which one they don't know, you go and have a look at our list there. So it's easy for me also to to teach them. Not because there's more than 300 games there on the racks.
The open set one.
Yeah, so it will be a bit tough for them, especially if they are new. Yeah, so to be easier, just look on the list which one you think you want to play. Then I will teach them.
So I think the feedback is quite different between the families and the friends, right?
Yeah.
So the families, the parents think this is the good way to like brainstorming the kids to have a different thinking way. So the friends is mostly is like we want to try the different activities. Bonding.
If you're talking about different age group, if they are family, so sort of we have our own way to you can kick off with this before they move on to the sort of next chapter on what type of games. If they get a hang of it, the kids are catching very good. Then we directly give like maybe King of New York, a lot of different things. But we need to see like how old is the kids. But then if they're adults, normally they come really just to have fun. So it's not difficult to interact with them and then to sort of suggest which game they should actually play. And then they'll normally directly ask which game you suggest. Then you just sit down, I'll bring to you.
That one
then
more easy.
Instead of they browse, they go which one, this one, takes too long time.
So last question, any words for the beast of board game audience? Like for the self-media also, you can encourage us or something, or tell the audience.
Beast of board games. So I think you guys are doing great. I mean, something that I mean now a lot of people do different things, being entrepreneur. I mean, you guys are doing your own way, which is good. There are not many people doing this yet, so you can be one of the pioneers. Keep it up. Maybe you just need to be more creative in doing events. Maybe you'll be running a Splendor tournament somewhere, or a Rummy Cup tournament, maybe to be done by state or for the whole Malaysia. Why not? You just need to engage different people or different companies so that you can actually create bigger new things. Kudos, good job. I mean, you can keep it up, and I hope it lasts long.
So thank you, Martin, for your time and interview. Thanks a lot. So we hope you guys can know about board games community from just now the Lefko, the Martin have mentioned about. So don't worry, guys. In this community, we got a lot of like people. Even the new people also, they got interest to involve much. They also like learn more about board games. So you guys I say already, don't worry, just join in. Then we got the people to guide you to play. Then like keep you guys bonding well, and maybe to have a different experience of the entertainment. So thank you guys for watching this video. We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.